Hey mom and friends, today I'm going to be in the kitchen showing you how to take plain rice and jazz it up in a healthy way. I hope you join me. Welcome, I'm Jamisa with Mom Life Cooking, where I create simple and sweet recipes to simplify your mama life. Simple being, budget friendly, and easy to find ingredients, as well as minimal prep and cook or bake time. And sweet, because every dish created by a mama has a little extra bit of sweetness in it. As always, you'll be able to find the recipe in the description below. And I am a mama, to 3 boys to be exact, as some of you already know. So you may see one or all 3 of them, but you will definitely hear them. But hey, that's mama life. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, as always, I'm gonna go through all the ingredients and everything that we're gonna need to make this rice that's jazzed up healthy. Son Shiloh, you wanna say hi?
Hi.
Okay. All right, so first off, we have 1 cup of grated carrots. That's a pack full cup of carrots. This is a 1/2 cup of onion, and then we have a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. And then in here we have a bunch of spices, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, and 1 teaspoon of lemon pepper. And then in here we have 2 large garlic cloves to be exact. So depending on how big yours are, you might want 2 to 3 that are been minced up. And then we're gonna use just some instant white rice. You can use brown rice. We're also gonna use a little olive oil. And then we have our cast iron skillet that we're gonna use to finish making our rice in. And we're gonna put in here all the vegetables. But then already I have turned on just 2 cups of water. So we're gonna use 2 cups of the instant rice. So we're gonna need 2 cups of water. So depending on the rice you're using, you want to just follow those instructions. While the water is going to get boiling, we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to turn on the cast iron skillet to about medium heat. And we are going to spray our pan, because I like to use a little bit of spray before I put olive oil just to minimize any extra sticking. And then we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in here as well. About 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Hey Malachi, want to say hi? Oh, awesome, buddy. First, we're going to end up putting in our garlic and our onion. And we want that to get soft in that translucent look. So anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes, depending on your oven. All right, so our cast iron skillet has gotten hot.
So now I'm adding the onion and the garlic.
All right, so we're just going to stir that around. Like I said, we want it to get softened and translucent looking. And our water over there, careful buddy, at the stove. Our water over there is starting to get hot, and once it boils, I'll add in our 2 cups of rice. So 2 cups of dried rice is going to make roughly 4 cups of rice when it's done being cooked.
That's yum.
Smells good, buddy? And a little tip about garlic, you know your heat is up too high if it starts to brown. All right, Shiloh, you want to go ahead and add in the rice to the water for mommy? Okay, careful. All right, careful, dump that in there. The pot's hot, okay? All right, okay, so put that in there.
That smells yum.
It does, I know. All right, now that this has gotten softened and translucent, we're gonna dump in our carrot. We're gonna turn back the heat a little bit to more closer to medium low. And we're gonna let this cook and get softened for roughly 5 to 8 minutes until it gets super soft. And you just need to make sure you keep stirring it so it does not stick. If it sticks, no big deal. You're gonna end up putting in some chicken broth, which is gonna help that get removed from the pan. All right, go ahead, put the lid on the rice for mommy. Careful. All right.
That's yummy.
Really, you could put any vegetable in here that is a favorite for your family. Broccoli or Brussels sprout. Either one of those works out great. I've used all 3 of these vegetables. Carrots, broccoli and Brussels sprouts. And it's a great way to get an extra veggie in for your kids. I mean, what kid doesn't like rice, right? So our carrots have gotten fairly soft, as you can see. And so we're gonna add in the chicken broth. And what the chicken broth is gonna do, it's gonna allow the carrots to get steamed a little bit and almost like boiled, so they're gonna be even softer. And also it gives some flavor. So we're gonna add in that chicken broth. All right.
That's yummy.
And we're also gonna dump in our seasoning. All right, dump in. All right, we're gonna get everything nice and coated. And you wanna let this steam and boil until pretty much all of the liquid has evaporated. Once I get everything nice and mixed up, I like to take all of the veggies and just smooth it out and let it just simmer. When you've seen that the carrots have gotten dried a little bit and they're not as moist, that means that all that liquid has come out. And when that is done, then we're gonna add in our rice. So it's been about 3 minutes. And as you can see, it's starting to stick, which is letting you know that all that liquid is absorbed. So now we're gonna take our rice that's in the pot that's already done, and we're just gonna take this and dump it straight in here. Once we get all the rice in, we're gonna mix it up. And so all those flavors, all the seasoning gets mixed into the rice. All right, we're gonna turn this heat down to low. You don't want the rice to stick in your base. You're really gonna wanna keep stirring it so it doesn't stick. And it's going to a little bit because it's cooked right. As you can see my little sniffer over there sniffing. Shiloh, you sniffing the rice? And there you have it, a simple way to take plain rice and jazz up health. Once again, to recap, you can use broccoli, Brussels sprouts is another vegetable to put in here, but a great way to get your kids to eat some extra veggies. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy way to make plain rice and jazz up in a healthy way. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. It's a great side to go with any meat that you make your family for dinner. And make sure to hit the subscribe button below because I'm going to share next week a chicken recipe that goes great with this rice. Until next time, thanks. Bye.